Hey, this is Ben Ingram from the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, and coming to you from Braves Fest Gala, brought to you by Truist, and I'm joined by the infield. And this is going to be a lot of fun. We got Matt Olson, we got Austin Riley, and Ozzie Albies here. And fellas, this time of year, and we're kicking things off, man. And Ozzie and I were just sitting here talking. The first thing he said was, "Off-season went by fast." It did, didn't it?
Yes, it did. It flew by.
What's the off-season like when it comes to Matt relaxing, but at the same time ramping back up? When do you start all that up for a new season?
Yeah, I think normally I take, 2-3 weeks off from kind of doing anything. Start training in the gym first, then get back into baseball stuff. Maybe around Thanksgiving or so. Get out and play some golf when I can, and hang out with the baby this off season for the first time, kind of catching up on some hours you missed during the year, and back to it.
Yeah, you probably got to sleep for the first time in a few months with a new baby and everything.
Yeah, luckily, he was pretty good with sleeping overall, so I don't want to jinx anything here, but it was cool to kind of get some hours back and be able to hang out with him, give Nicole, my wife, a little break here and there.
Yeah, that's right. All right, I'm going to give you a chance to brag for once, because I feel like when we get to spring training, your hunting stories just drive me crazy, because you always have a much better hunting season than I ever do. What was it like hunting this year? What you knocked down? What were you proud of?
The biggest thing I was proud of, I finally bought some land.
Nice.
Yeah, I finally got some land, about 45 minutes from the house. So just getting to spend some time, like be a landowner. I think that's like one of my biggest dreams, and getting to do that. I did get to go to Montana at the Milk River, which is a big dream as well. Watching real tree grow up, went out there with Tyler, killed a really nice deer out there, and then back home just killing a few ducks whenever I can. But it was I wouldn't say it was slow, but as far as actually harvesting some stuff around back home, it was slow. So
That's great.
nothing crazy.
Yeah, that's great, though. And I know you added on to the fish collection?
A little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, huh?
But some of them, some of the peacock bass, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. So, I mean, when it comes to relaxing for the off season, I mean, that's important, because, I mean, you work through a whole season, and I just don't know that people really take into thought exactly how much work is put into getting ready for a season, getting through an entire season, not just physically, but mentally as well. How hard is it, Ozzie, to balance all that to get through 162?
I mean, it's definitely not easy. You got to be mentally ready for it. And, like we all do it day in, day out. We keep pushing, we keep going. Like you see last year, like a guy like Olson that plays every day. We tried to be there too, but unfortunately it didn't happen. But it's just as he has been playing for, I think he's going for like so many games. I don't even know the amount of games he has been played every day. He even talk crap to me about it every day. It's like, you see how it's done? I mean, it's amazing. I mean, we can talk about it today, and it's just what we do. We keep going.
When it comes to playing 162 like you've done season after season after season, I'm guessing that to do that preparation has to start right now. I mean, to make it through an entire season and hardly miss a single inning. What's your preparation like this time of year for that?
Yeah, I kind of look at it like it is basically all off season. We all do stuff during the year to stay healthy and like stay strong, but after like the third day of spring training, that 100% is gone, and it's never coming back. And if you can kind of raise the 100% up as high as you can in the off season, then that starts trickling down. You're in a better place. For me, playing first base is kind of a good thing as far as being out there. I don't have to run around and dive around like these guys or Mike Harris out in center. So there's a lot of luck involved with it.
Yeah. Some off-season news. We got a brand new manager. I want to ask you guys about Walt. I mean, when you found out that was going to be the next step for this team, someone who was already in house, how excited were you, Austin?
I was excited. That was if we were going to stay in house, that was who I wanted it to be. Walt, he's a very quiet guy, but about as professional as they come, and I think people are going to get to see it this year. Is how knowledgeable he is of the game. Like, he's a student of the game. He's very in depth with stuff, and he's I think he's going to be a very good mix of a little bit of the old school, but I think he's bought into the new school and just the analytical side of the game, and I think it's going to be really good. I think people are going to be really surprised of how well he does, and I know I'm excited to play behind him.
What are your thoughts on it, Ozzie?
Same. I mean, like Riley said, he's a really quiet guy, really professional, and he knows the game. He played the game, and even though like when stuff happen out there, you can go to him and ask him. He will tell you what this opinion is about that same play or what else we could have done for the next time it happens. So, I mean, it's gonna be great. He's a great fit, and we all here on the team like it.
Yeah. You both said something I want to ask you about, Matt. You both mentioned that he played. How far does that go, Matt, when it comes to a guy who's been in the big leagues? He knows what it's like to battle exactly through what you're battling through. How important is that for a manager?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's something that you look at as necessary, but I think, when you're going through it through the course of that long season we were just talking about, I think when your manager understands, what all goes into it and the ups and downs of that, you feel him in your corner a little more. And Walt, when he played, he was a grinder, somebody who got after it, and I kind of think that's what he's going to expect out of us, and kind of somebody who's been there and done it, and will expect us to kind of play the same way.
Got time for about 2 more questions. So I want to ask you, first off, Ha-Sung Kim, he's back. He's injured, but he'll get back there at some point soon. Tell me about the impact he made on this team, not just on the field, but in the clubhouse as well. And you get a double play partner back, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. He made a good impact. He doesn't speak a lot of English, but he did bring. He's a funny guy, and his energy he brought to us. We laughed, we played the game, enjoying the game, and having fun and playing it right was everything. I mean, he's a great ball player. He's a great human being. So that's definitely a guy we like.
This is such a crucial position. I mean, you want to know who that guy is going to be, and that's a big addition to have back, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. One other thing I want to ask you about before we wrap this thing up. How excited was the team for Drake Baldwin winning Rookie of the Year? It's become a thing where it's almost like a tradition here in Atlanta with Ronnie and Michael as well. Now Drake Baldwin. How excited was the team, Matt, when he won that honor?
Yeah, that's big. It wouldn't have changed what he did for us out there, but it's nice to kind of, see him get that recognition. I know the starter with the Cubs had a great year. Horton, I believe.
Right.
He had a great year too, but to be able to be behind the plate and, first year in big leagues, being behind the plate, working with new guys, figuring out, pitch calls, how to work with them, defensive side, and then go along and do what he did at the plate, not easy at all. It's one of the most physically, mentally taxing positions on the field, and there wasn't one moment where I felt like he was overmatched. He just was calm and composed the whole time and had a hell of a year.
It was so much fun to see. One last question. Are you going to keep the beard and the flow for the season? I think you got to, right?
Yeah,
that's worth an extra 10 bombs.
I'm hoping so. I'm changing the look from the injury thing and just trying to do everything I can to stay out on the field.
I love it. Fellas, great to see you guys. Have fun tonight. We'll see you down in Florida.
I appreciate it.
You got it.